And welcome to 12 News at 10. I'm Troy Hayden. A chaotic scene on a Valley freeway this afternoon is completely shut down because of a police shooting. Police just updating us on the situation, what happened out there. 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra live now with details on what police had to say. So what happened out there, Gabby?
Well, Troy, I spoke with that detective in the last 20 minutes or so who tells us that a man was shot while trying to run across lanes of traffic on the US 60 in order to get away from police. Now, this is still a very active scene behind me. Police are blocking the on-ramp to the US 60 at Alma School Road. And just beyond that on-ramp is where the driver was stopped and the shooting happened. Officers say that suspect who was shot is in surgery tonight but expected to survive. Now, Mesa police tell us this all started around 4 o'clock after a break-in at an apartment near Country Club and Broadway. A 37-year-old man had reportedly forced his way into an apartment, grabbed a kitchen knife, and was attempting to put a woman in his car against her will. When officers arrived, that man took off in a blue pickup truck. Officers pursued, following the man to the US 60. They attempted a pit maneuver to stop the truck, but it didn't work. The man then pulled off in the rocks on the side of the road and jumped out, running into those lanes of traffic. Officers again tried to stop the man with a taser, but he continued on. Detective John Dreyer with the Mesa Police Department tells us the man reportedly reached for his waistband, and at least one officer then shot him.
The male subject jumped out of the vehicle and began running southbound across the travel lanes of the US 60. Officers attempted to tase the male, however that was unsuccessful, and the male continued running southbound across the travel lanes of the US 60. The male jumped over the median and crossed over the eastbound travel lanes and began reaching for his waistband. That is when the officer-involved shooting occurred.
And Detective Dreyer says it appears the man and that woman he attempted to take against her will are known to each other. It's unclear if she was injured in this incident. US 60 also turned into a parking lot for most of the evening, with cars slowly being let off at Alma School Road. The freeway was initially shut down between Country Club and Loop 101, but restrictions have since eased a little bit, but still a major part of the freeway remains closed. It's unclear for how long those closures will stay in place. But Detective Dreyer says this investigation is expected to take at least several more hours. So stay with 12 News for any updates. Live in Mesa, Gabriela Becerra, 12 News.
Yeah, what a scene, Gabby. It's amazing. If you had multiple police officers and the suspect running across the freeway and then shots rang out, that nobody else was hurt.
That's right, and I asked the detective if that suspect came close to being hit by any of those cars moving on the freeway. He said he had not had a chance to review the body camera video, but that is certainly something we'll be interested to learn and to see if any other accidents could have been caused by this incident.
Yeah, it seems like there's always traffic on the 60. I don't care if it's the weekend or the weekdays. Gabby, thank you for that.